Brexit has caused a nervous breakdown in Whitehall, the former Labour Minister Andrew Adonis has said following his resignation as chair of the government-backed National Infrastructure Commission. Lord Adonis resigned on Friday in protest at Theresa May's management of Britain's departure from the EU, describing the process as a dangerous populist and nationalist spasm worthy of Donald Trump. He told BBC Radio 4's Today programme on Saturday morning, "Almost the entire government machine is spending its time seeking to wrench us out of the key economic and political institutions of the EU. Everything else is going by the board." Adonis said there should be a second referendum on the terms of the Brexit deal and that people like him who are in leadership positions should be arguing passionately with the British people as to why staying in the EU is the right thing to do. He said those who voted to leave were not stupid but argued that Brexit was not defined before the referendum and people should be given a new say on the choice between May's deal and staying in the EU. "I hope we can bring the common sense of the British people to bear when they realise what the consequences are," he said. The former Transport Secretary headed the body that makes recommendations to the government on projects such as the high-speed rail link HS2. Most recently he recommended that 1 metre new homes be built in the Brain Belt spanning Oxford, Cambridge and Milton Keynes. Andrew Adonis, a Europhile Labour peer who previously served as Transport Minister, was appointed chair of a cross-party National Infrastructure Commission in 2015. He has resigned just 2 years later over the government's hardline Brexit policies, which he says are causing a nervous breakdown in Whitehall. He has been an outspoken critic of plans to leave the European Union after the June 2016 referendum and pledged to relentlessly oppose the EU withdrawal bill in the Lords. Adonis is the son of a Greek Cypriot postal worker and a trade unionist. He went to the fee-paying Kingham School in Oxfordshire before studying modern history at Oxford and gaining a doctorate. He worked for the Financial Times and later The Observer, where he often wrote on class and public services. Adonis was elected as a Social Democrat to Oxford City Council in 1987 before serving for the Liberal Democrats until 1991. He was selected as a parliamentary candidate for the party in 1994. However, he joined the Labour Party in 1995 after Tony Blair removed Clause 4, a broad commitment to socialism, from its constitution. In 1998, following Labour's landslide victory the year before, he was appointed as an advisor to the Downing Street Policy Unit. In 2001, he was made its chair and was widely understood to be one of Blair's key aides, credited as the mastermind behind many of the government's flagship education policies. He quit the policy unit in 2003 to work full-time on a biography of the late Roy Jenkins, although he retained his post of senior policy advisor. In 2005, he was awarded a peerage, becoming a government minister without ever having been elected to Parliament.